think that the creative and creativity needs to be seen as sort of what I call the multiplier effect within the equation that suggests how you drive return on your marketing spend. So if it's your media investment or marketing spend, times creativity is what really results in the ultimate impact of your marketing effort. And too often, as I say, I think that the creative is seen as something that's kind of over here, apart from the dirty number discussion and the calculation of the return you can expect. I think creative needs to be brought into that discussion as something, in fact, that can be very beneficial, needs to be very beneficial. Because the other point that Steve made was to talk about the risk environment that we're living in. And it's pretty clear that generally business is focused on mitigating risk now, because the perceived downside of risk is more significant than the upside of taking a chance. And I think if we don't do a good job of painting strong new creative, not in the context of a risk to the business and a risk to the spend, but as an opportunity to get a better return, that's where I see the connection between creative and investing. That it really does need to be kind of a return on the marketer's spend as a shared dialogue between the agency and the client. And I think in terms of the shared understanding, it's pretty clear that marketers on the client side have an obligation to their agencies to do a really good and clear job of translating the expectations within the organization for the marketing effort. It's not fair for the agency to be in the dark or not clear in terms of how the ultimate outcome is going to be judged within the organization, and the marketer and the agency have to then kind of join hands and agree on what the outcome measures are going to be. The agency needs to understand it, but also accept their responsibility in helping to deliver those. And I think too often the dialogue and understanding between client and agency isn't good enough, isn't clear enough so that they have that shared view.